been 3 days since the release of the full episode, and already many people are asking the question, when will the 74th episode be released and what will be there? But don't worry, in this video we will try to find out when the new episode will be released, and we will also talk about what exactly will be there. And besides that, we will analyze a few details that we saw in the secret scene. And I and other YouTubers will try to find out who this mysterious Giga Chad really is. And we'll also talk about this crazy dude who looks like he's about to explode because it looks like the toilets have a cunning plan that you don't know about. I also expect big problems for Titan TV Man, and we'll talk about it as well. And I'm also going to show you one detail that I noticed in full version of episode 73 that you 99% didn't notice. And I didn't see anyone talking about this detail at all. So it's worth watching to the end. The video will be amazing, and there will be a lot of cool theories. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to stay until the end. But first, be sure that you are subscribed to my channel because our goal is to reach 850K subscribers by the end of the month. And also join my Discord on the link in the description if you want to communicate with me personally. And also we have the latest news about skibiditoilet and Skibidi Multiverse. Hello friends, you're on the Dattebayo channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. By the way, we will also talk about this leak that Boom sent to Elite Cameraman 2 months ago. But first let's talk about this TV Giga Chad. After we saw the new TV man, I think you all noticed that only the camera woman can see him. And I believe this dude works for a secret agent. What do you think about that? And who is he?
I guess TV man's new elite agent doesn't work for a secret agent. And by the way, as I said in my recent video, this Giga Chad was also seen by TV woman. She showed us that smiley face on her screen for a reason. With her smiley face on the screen, she said to us, couldn't this Giga Chad TV man have come sooner? And also usually those agents who work for a secret agent are highlighted in green color, and as we can see, this elite agent TV man does not have the slightest hint of green color.
Your theory is interesting, but I have other thoughts on the matter. But what do you think, ISO? Maybe this TV man has something to do with a secret agent?
About the new TV man working for a secret agent, I haven't found any connection between them yet. He's probably an elite agent from the TV man race, like Plunger Man or Black Speaker Men. I've been outraged for a long time about how TV men, except Titan, have often avoided fighting Skibidi, while the cameramen die and go into battle always. Hopefully now this elite agent will correct this injustice and show us a colorful battle in the next episodes.
I somehow think that this dude could be working for a secret agent, and it's an ironclad fact that only the camera woman can see him, even though we haven't seen such TV men before. And why did this dude come to stop the camera woman? And I also think that the TV woman couldn't see him either because we weren't shown that moment. And when she turned around, that dude was gone, and she turned around because she heard people screaming. And I think that this is the secret agent's plan, and he sent that TV man to take the camera woman away so that she wouldn't go towards those big doors, but that she would go towards the people. I also disagree about the green light, because the red shirt cameraman has been working for a secret agent since the beginning of the series, and we only saw the green light a while ago. And it's not necessarily that the TV man has to show us the green light right away. And you know that Defuk does not make a predictable plot, and he always hides things from us that we are not supposed to see. And he might not show us how this TV man uses the green light on purpose so that we don't realize that he works for a secret agent. For me, it is an ironclad fact that the other agents don't see him. And so it was with Plungerman that only he could see the cameraman who worked for the secret agent. And so now only the camera woman sees this dude. I think that this TV man is definitely working for a secret agent, and his mission was to direct the camera woman to the path that the secret agent needs, because he wanted her to find these people. And who said that only cameramen work for secret agents? We saw the heads of all races on his desk, and it seems to me that he created them. And maybe he has some speaker men and TV men working for him as well. And this TV man is one of the elite agents from his squad. Who knows? Anyways, this is just a theory, and I can't confirm that this is how it will be, but if my theory comes true, I will literally be shocked. But we also finally saw some survivors, but among them, there is an imposter, who literally went crazy at the end of the episode. What do you think about that, dude? And in general, what will happen next with people? And there are still surviving people somewhere?
I assume that the imposter is either infected with the Skibidi virus, or on the contrary it is a successful experiment of human scientists, who were able to cure the Skibidi toilet and return him back to human form. This character will still definitely play a role in the series. And what about the other human survivors? I think that yes, we will see more and more survivors in the future. I highly doubt that the same squad we saw at the end of episode 73 is the only survivor squad.
I have no idea where the rest of the humans are, but I'm sure there are other survivors and we'll see them soon. But what do you think about that, ISO?
Ooh, I have a whole theory about humans where I put all the details together and it's just insane. I'm only going to tell you part of it now to answer the question. First of all, about the suspicious dude in that room, I have a few options. Either he's infected with the SKIBIDI virus because he heard the SKIBIDI song, after all he's not wearing headphones. In that case, he still hasn't become a skibidi toilet because there's no toilet nearby. And as we remember from episode 4, people sat on toilets before being transformed. But it's possible that he's related to male 07 and 09, as one of the leaks from Boom can confirm it. Secondly, about the humans, I think it's just a group of survivors that the Alliance found out about. So Camera Woman was sent to rescue them from the trap. Yes, I'm sure we'll see other groups of humans, as well as the humans who control the Alliance robots and the Titans.
I have 3 options about this dude. The first option, and more likely that he was infected literally not long ago, because in the early episodes, we were shown that humans turned into toilets after a couple of seconds, and he was infected by the toilets behind the walls. And it didn't immediately turn into a toilet because a song was quietly coming from behind the closed door. And now he is in the middle stage when he is still human. But still, he is struggling to control himself, and most likely soon he will go crazy. But if you think about it logically, it's not a problem that he will turn into a toilet because the Camera Woman will destroy him instantly. But the trick is that this toilet can infect other humans, although they are wearing headphones, but still he can somehow make them take them off. In any case, from this dude, you can expect absolutely everything, and he will definitely cause problems. But there is another option that humans have found a way to overcome this infection and turn the toilets back into human beings. But still, I doubt this option very much. But still, there is a third option. And what if the toilets sent this guy to infect other humans? Maybe it is so. And maybe they have learned to control their song so that they can infect humans only halfway. But still, I'm more inclined to the first option. That he was infected by the toilets who sang their song behind the walls, or these guys just let him in. And you know, it usually happens in movies when humans are sitting in a shelter and someone knocks on the door and asks for help, and they let this person in, and then it turns out that he was infected and starts infecting others or killing. And I think that maybe they let this dude in without knowing that he was infected. And it's actually very likely that they let this guy in. And there are some details that could indicate that. First of all, I think this was a prison, and this guy is one of the prisoners. And notice how all these people are dressed. In the front, there are 3 soldiers. On the left, some random woman who is dressed like a civilian, and most likely she didn't work here and she just happened to be here. And she probably thought that there must be survivors on this base. Also, in the back on her shoulders, we can notice something like a sleeping bag, so I think that she was here by accident. In the back, we have 3 people, 2 women and 1 man. The woman on the left looks like a soldier, only she didn't fight, but she sat at headquarters as an operator. The woman on the right looks like a civilian, and it seems that she also works here. Maybe she did some paperwork like an accountant, or she's a scientist's assistant. And the guy on the right is definitely a scientist who worked at this base, and I think that he can tell us exactly what happened here in general, if he survives, of course. And this imposter is definitely a prisoner or even a test subject, because we saw in this base some prison cells in which there were test subjects or prisoners. And in general, the windows in this building look like prison windows. So I think when the toilets started to take over this base, this dude could somehow escape, but he still managed to get infected. Anyways, this guy will do something terrible because he's about to go crazy, and he already showed us his creepy smile. Hopefully he'll be smashed before he can cause trouble. Alright, maybe I've been yapping a little, but what about this leak we got? Elite Cameraman said he got this image 2 months ago, and it looks like it must have been a leak for season 23 since it came out 2 months ago. And I'm sure it is because here we see the Astro toilet gun that we saw in a new scene in season 23. But what is Male 07 doing here? I think there is a chance that we will see him as a human being very soon in the show. Or maybe Boom is just trying to troll us, that we have to rack our brains and look for meaning where none exists. Because he could have added any model here because it would have taken him 10 seconds. So I think that Boom just decided to tell the Elite Cameraman that there will be humans on the show soon. But it's still possible that Male 07 will be on the show because Boom loves this character so much.
Baba Booey.
Anyways, this leak doesn't have any special details, but if I can notice something else, I will add it to my new video. And now let's talk about GMAN about the Titans in episode 74. And I'll also show you the one detail that no one noticed and that I talked about at the beginning of the video. But our guests are still in touch, so I'll ask my last question. I have a theory that while the Titans are wounded, they could be attacked and one of them could die. What do you think about the Titans, and what do you think of the events of episode 74?
I highly doubt that the Titans will be attacked anytime soon. I think they went after the Titan TV man. Most likely in episode 74 the Titan will be defeated, but he will still have the strength to teleport himself and his Titan friends to safety. Titan cameraman and speaker man just went after TV man to at least try to cover his selfish ass.
You said it like you know something. Guys, Moby's hiding something. We need to throw comments at him. Isa, what do you think about Titans?
I don't think any of the Titans will die. For a few episodes, that would be too many deaths considering Skibidi Scientist, Plunger Man, and Black Speaker Man. But instead, I think the injuries in episode 73 are a great excuse for Boom to make cool upgrades for the Titans in the future. About episode 74, we will most likely see a continuation of G-Man's battle with TV Titan, and maybe Astro Toilets will be involved. Also, at the beginning of episode 73, we saw Gray Speaker Man on an airplane with Camera Woman, but we still don't know why he was there. Maybe we'll find out about that in the next episode too.
I agree that in episode 74, we will have a battle of G-Man versus TV Man, and I'm sure of it. And I also think that there will be Astro Toilets, and G-Man will save TV Man, and then they will unite. But even if they don't unite, in any case, TV Man will lose as it was in episode 47. Because Bro's overconfident, and it's like episode 47 didn't teach him anything. G-Man is unlikely to die as this dude is literally immortal. Plot armor knows no barriers. But I think that G-Man will die before episode 80, or in the 80th episode itself. And if not, he will die in the last episode of the series. I love this character, but honestly, I was betting that he will die in 73. But it looks like the dude does not care about any damage, and I'm very happy for him. About Titans, I think there's a small chance that we'll lose one of them, because the guys are hurt like hell, and even huge random toilet can kill them. And about new episode, I think that episode 74 will start with TV Man catching up with Top G, and then their fight will start, but Gmail will use other containers and get other body parts out of them and will be able to fight again. And maybe when TV Man wants to finish Gmail, Astrocat will appear and will try to destroy them both at once. But Gmail will cover TV Man and himself with S.H.I.E.L.D. And maybe that's how their alliance will start. Or G-Man will run away and Astrocat will hurt TV Man badly, but he will be able to escape. In any case, I think we'll have to wait about 10 or 12 days for the episode, and I will still make a lot of videos with theories, and it is possible that this battle will not be in episode 74, but for example in 75 or 76. And in episode 74, Boom will decide to show something else. As always, these are just my theories, and maybe everything we said will not come true. But in any case, every theory has the right to life. But let me show you the detail that almost no one noticed. And this detail Boom hid in the new scene when Cameraman Prime lifted Speakerman like a child and put him on his back. And when the cameraman leaves, behind Speakerman we can notice extra detail that is definitely not in its place. And there is no way that Bro added this. I don't know how to comment on it, but it looks like Bro feels good even with this thing. So let's leave it as it is. But be sure to write in the comments who noticed this detail.
Don't cry tonight. There's always light.